From PastorBobReed.com, All Roads Lead to Rome, Part 3, 31 August 2014, read by Dave Ridley, with possible pronunciation errors, for which he apologizes. Quote, All doves. Way back in 2008, when President Obama announced the formation of his Catholic National Advisory Council, he said he was deeply honored to have the support and counsel of these committed Catholic leaders, scholars, and advocates. The remarks and the event went largely unnoticed by the secular world, the religious world, but it did not go unnoticed by the Catholic world, and in ways you might not think. Commenting on this group, named below, Catholic League President Bill Donahue made a startling statement. The best advice I can give Senator Obama about his Catholic National Advisory Council is to dissolve it immediately. This is one of those providential moments when even a Catholic lay leader was repulsed by the Obama Catholic National Advisory Council. Why would a leading Catholic lay leader be so opinionated about the committee that would advise the new president? Of the 26 Catholic former or current public office holders he has listed as either national co-chairs, 5, or as members of the National Leadership Committee, 21, there is not one who agrees with the Catholic Church on all three major public policy issues: abortion, embryonic stem cell research, and school vouchers. Indeed, on the issue of abortion, their record is disgraceful. Consider the scorecard as issued by the most radical pro-abortion organization in the nation, NARAL. Of the two national co-chairs who have a NARAL tally, one agrees with the extremist group 65% of the time, and the others agree 100% of the time. Of the 20 National Leadership Committee members with a NARAL score, 17 have earned a 100% rating. Of those who have less than a perfect score, not one is in favor of school vouchers. Practicing Catholics have every right to be insulted by Obama's advisory group. What is the purpose of having an advisory group about matters for Catholics when most of its members reject the Catholic position? If Obama wanted input from gay leaders, would he choose those who don't reflect the sentiment of the gay community? Mr. Donahue of the Catholic League left listeners no doubt as to where he stood on Obama's National Catholic Advisory Committee. In short, to choose Catholic dissidents to advise him about Catholic concerns is mind-boggling. If these are the best committed Catholic leaders, scholars, and advocates Obama can find, then it is evident that he has a right problem when it comes to picking Catholic advisors. This is the list of Obama's Catholic advisors. National co-chairs: Senator Bob Casey, PA, Jesuit educated at Holy Cross. Representative Patrick Murphy, PA 08. Former Congressman Tim Romer, President of the Center for National Policy. Governor Kathleen Sebelius of Kansas, later Secretary HHS. Governor Ty Kane of Virginia, formerly a Jesuit volunteer in Honduras. Tom Chabola, a member of PICO, founded by a Jesuit. Victoria Reggie Kennedy, Senator Ted Kennedy's second wife. Senator Jamie Phelps, OP. Literally read as SR period Jamie Phelps, OP, possibly not a senator. SR period Catherine Pinkerton, Congregation of St. Joseph, long association with the Jesuits. National Steering Committee: Mary Jo Bain, Professor, Harvard Kennedy School. Nicholas P. Caffardi, Jesuit educated at Georgian University in Rome and Media Relations for USCCB. Lisa Cahill, Professor of Theology at Jesuit Boston College. M. Sean Copeland, Associate Professor of Theology at Jesuit Boston College. Sharon Daly, Vice President for Social Policy at Catholic Charities USA. Richard Gaylerdatz, Vocal Director for Women Priests. Grant Galacho, Associate Editor, Commonweal Magazine. S.R. Margaret Gannon, IHM, a Sister of the Immaculate Heart of Mary, Scranton, PA. Don Guter, Judge Advocate General of the Navy, 2000 to 2002. Rear Admiral, Judge Advocate General Corps, U.S. Navy, retired, Pittsburgh, PA. Kathleen Kavanagh, Professor of Law and Professor of Theology, University of Notre Dame. Jim Keslut, President of Chicago Lighthouse, Jesuit educated at Loyola University in Chicago. Vincent Miller, Associate Professor of Theology at Jesuit Georgetown University. David O'Brien, Loyola Professor of Catholic Studies at the Jesuit College of the Holy Cross. Peter Quaranto, Senior Researcher and Conflict Analyst, Resolve Uganda, Notre Dame Class of 2006. Dave Robinson, Pax Christi Leadership. Vincent Rougeau, Associate Professor of Law, University of Notre Dame, formerly Professor at Loyola University at Chicago. Mary Wright, Interfaith Liaison, Louisville, Kentucky. National Leadership Committee, Governor Jim Doyle of Wisconsin, former Senator Majority Leader Tom Daschle, visiting professor at the Jesuit Georgetown University. Senator Richard Durbin of Illinois, a graduate of Jesuit Georgetown University. Senator Edward Kennedy of Massachusetts. Senator John Kerry of Massachusetts, currently Secretary of State, the toast of the Jesuits, BC Law, and a graduate of Jesuit Boston College. Senator Patrick Leahy of Vermont, a graduate of Jesuit Georgetown University. Representative Javier Becerra of California. Representative Mike Puano of Massachusetts, a graduate of the Jesuits BC Law. Representative Lacey Clay of Missouri. Representative Jerry Costello of Illinois. Representative Bill Delahunt of Massachusetts, a graduate of the Jesuits BC Law. Representative Rosa DeLauro of Connecticut. Representative Anna Esho of California. Representative Raul Grijalva of Arizona. Representative Patrick Kennedy of Rhode Island, Ted Kennedy's son. Representative John Larson of Connecticut. Representative George Miller of California. Representative James Oberstar of Minnesota, a student at the Jesuit Georgetown University. Representative Linda Sanchez of California. Representative Carol Shea Porter of New Hampshire. Representative Peter Welch of Vermont, a graduate of the Jesuit College of the Holy Cross. Ask yourself, from this list, what stands out most about its membership? First, it is heavily dominated by Jesuits, graduates of Jesuit colleges and universities, several graduates from the Jesuit Boston College Law School, and major shakers and breakers of government policy. If you noticed at the beginning the remarks of Catholic League President Bill Donahue, the Roman Catholic groups maintain a scorecard on how elected delegates vote on Catholic issues. But more so is the fact that it is a well-developed system of tracking elected politicians regardless of their religious affiliation. Central to the present administration of President Obama has been the big issue of amnesty and providing citizenship to illegal aliens. What you never hear in this discussion or debate is the fact that most of those that are here illegally or seeking amnesty is the fact that they are almost all Catholics. No one talks or mentions this issue in the media or public circles, but the fact is that if you grant citizenship to 20 to 30 million illegal aliens, you will no longer have a two-party political system in this country. Those 20 to 30 million illegals will become, politically speaking, Democrats for the rest of their lives. Rome wants to reduce the USA to a third world country, economic, politically, and religiously. The chances of the Jesuits having been deeply involved in the invasion of the USA border in Texas, Arizona, and California by children, teens, and adults are extremely high. And yet you will never hear so much as a peep out of the politicians because they do not want to offend Rome, American Catholic bishops and priests. Since Vatican II of 1962 to 65, there has been an accepted religious policy of religious pluralism. Such a policy was created to grant equal recognition of all religious denominations, sects, cults, sectarian groups. Those of us that have studied the Jesuits and the Freemasons for years know that both function and operate on behalf of the Roman Catholic Church. It's not politically correct or religiously correct to criticize the Vatican or the Roman Catholic Church in America. However, that policy has not stopped the Roman Catholic march toward restoring its religious and political power. Most folks err in their thinking that Rome is only about a Eucharistic church for the peasants. Nearly simultaneously to the ecumenical policy of religious pluralism, also introduced into American culture, was the idea of multiculturalism. While too large of a topic to discuss here, it had all the hand markings of the Jesuits as well. Roman Catholicism is not just a liturgy or worship style, it is first and foremost power politics. On August 26, 2014, an article appeared on the internet by a British author, Melanie Phillips, who wrote on how President Obama is working to aid the enemies of the West. Many blogs and commentators would love to have us believe President Obama is the Antichrist. However, that view is from tunnel vision. The fact is that Barack Obama or Barry Soetoro or any number of alias and social security cards he carries, Obama is nothing more than a puppet of George Soros, the Vatican, functioning through the Jesuits and the Freemasons. In an act of generosity, I would say that those at the pre-Wrath Rapture Babel site have it right when they report on the Jesuits, the Vatican, Roman Catholicism, Freemasonry. They simply don't know even half of it. Let them tell you about the Vatican slush fund for the Obama family. Let me offer a word of caution. Things are closer than they appear. God be with you in these deceptive times. Pastor Bob. Unquote.